Friday night, October 12th. It's around 4:30 p.m. I haven't been out here in a while on beautiful Lake Michigan because of the northwest winds just pounding this place up. So the winds kind of shifted around. It's cold. It got down in the mid-30s. It's around 40 something out now. I don't have my sonar on yet, so I don't know what the water temp is, but it's got to be in the low 60s. So I'm gonna try to get some more salmon. This is Tim from John Boat Fishing Adventures, inviting you to enjoy another John Boat Fishing Adventure.
The winds are out of the west at like 5 miles an hour. You know, so we'll see. As it gets colder, this wind becomes more brutal.
Seems like it's coming out of the south again. Water temp is 57. 57 is hypothermia city. I'm just gonna get some baits out and start trolling. Slow down a little bit. Of course, we're gonna start with a flicker minnow. Why not, right? Get my bells. Come on, fishies, ring my bell. You know the drill.
And I'm gonna go with the bigger flicker shad, the number 9 flicker shad. Yeah, it doesn't seem too choppy today, so.
Make sure I'm on slow troll on my sonar. Yep, I'm on slow trolling. So hopefully this colder water will bring some of these other fish in, like lake perch, brown trout, steelhead, maybe some of the other salmon that aren't spawning. You know, this is, like I said, it's my first time really coming out here, you know, on a recurring basis. So I'm just trying to, you know, figure it out. Now I got all this weird stuff on my sonar.
Doesn't seem too windy now, so that's good. I like the overcast. Nice and flat over here by the break wall. Amazing. That's the west winds. Like I said before, the only problem with west winds is that if I go dead in the water, it's blowing me out. So I got 100 pounds of trolling motor to get me back in an emergency. And as long as the wind isn't too bad, I should be okay.
Let me get my net in the holder.
Yeah, my net holder, all I did was I drilled a hole in next to the seat, or in the seat next to the cooler, and I shoved a piece of PVC, cleaned out the foam and shoved a piece of PVC in there. It works great. It's just friction fit. I gotta really watch it now that the water temp is this cold, because you know, it's one thing going in 70-degree water. It's another thing going in 57-degree water. So I can't be taking crazy risks anymore with water temps this cold.
I'm going to take a cruise into the harbor, into the inner harbor, just to see what I can see if anything's going on over there.
I still think this is a good alewife imitation. I don't know why I never caught anything on it. I know these kings aren't necessarily feeding when they're in the spawning cycle, but you would think if they've been eating something like this for 4 years, they would naturally go for it.
Looks like a flock of sheep's head. I don't care, I'll catch them. I'm just a jerk on one end of the line waiting for a jerk on the other end.
No, I made one pass. I'm seeing fish on the sonar, but I don't know what they are. But I mean, I'm just trying to mix up different baits. I mean, I couldn't get out here for a while because of the winds and work and whatnot, you know, but I went to the Kankakee River yesterday, tried to fish in 30-mile-an-hour winds. That didn't work out too well. Then I dropped my muffler coming home on 294. So then I went this morning to the muffler place, and 240 bucks later, I'm back to I'm back on the road again. So I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I think the water temp's down to like 58 now, so yeah, right. That's what I'm thinking. But I just got to figure out, what lures, what speeds. I mean, it's a big learning curve. So what? Nothing, huh? Yeah, I haven't been checking any fishing reports or anything either, so I really don't know what's going on anywhere else. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, it's getting to be where, hypothermia is a factor. That's for sure. Well, I'm going to stick it out for a few hours anyways. You got a line out?
No, I just pulled it.
Oh, okay.
I was like, oh, here he comes.
Yeah, well, I ended up tangling my line the other day when I was talking to you, and then I had to take my prop off my trolling motor, and then I noticed that wasn't the only line that was around it. So, alrighty, well, I'm going to keep at it. I'll let you know if I get anything.
I gotta put some new line on this one. Big King, it'd spool me maybe. Alright, flicker minnow and a wiggle wart. See where that takes me.
Try a little slower while going through here. Let's do the sonar cam real quick here. See all these blobs? Now that one might be a fish. I don't know about this other stuff. I better straighten myself out a bit. You know, like all of this stuff. You know, what is that stuff? Somebody give me a clue. I got the sensitivity down to 70% because I was getting all kind of stuff. Now that could be a fish. This, what is that? I don't know. You tell me. Somebody help me out here. We got jellyfish. You know, I don't know. I got it set on slow trolling.
Try a slower speed this time. Poking along. This is gonna drive me nuts like fishing a plastic worm. The only time I ever had a patience for fishing a plastic worm was in, you know, weedy lakes where I knew bass were in the weeds. Other than that, yikes.
I'm going to throw on this other hat. Keep my ears warm. Ah, that's better.
I know this cold kind of kills my motivation. But I got some soup I made the other day, Portuguese sausage, kale, and potato soup. Man, it's waiting for me. I'll have a big bowl of that when I get home. It's made with Portuguese sausage, but it's kind of hard to find, so I just use a andouille. I bought a chicken andouille sausage. You know, it's basically a garlic sausage with some heat, with some pepper, red pepper. But man, I'm telling you, that combo is good stuff. In fact, I look forward to the cooler weather in autumn because I like making soups and stews and, you know, big, you know, hearty bowls of, you know, slurping goodness. Nice crusty, buy a nice baguette, crusty French bread. Alright, I'm going home. I'm eating. Problem is, I got a place over here, a grocery store called Heinen's. It's in Lake Bluff. And they sell these outstanding baguettes for like $3 a piece. But the problem is when I get them, it's hard for me not to eat the whole thing in a stick of butter. So I have to buy them sparingly.
When I was getting my muffler put on, they were watching Rachel Ray, the Rachel Ray show, and she was making a pot roast, and I couldn't take it. I was like ready to go out and get some chuck and make a good old pot roast myself.
But I still got salmon. I got to use up the salmon. There, I got a fish.
It's probably a snag. It don't seem like a fish.
Yeah, get me all excited for nothing, huh? Yeah, it's a bunch of weeds. Damn it. Oh no, it's a fish.
I don't think it's a king. I think my other line will be okay out there. Is it a fish? If it is, it's like a dead fish. I'm just kind of cranking it in. Oh yeah, it is. It's a northern. Oh, where's my big net? I'm not going to let him get away. I got a pike. And he's barely hooked. And he's going. I got him though. I got him this time. He's not jumping out. He's in the boat, but I got to release him. I'm not going to keep him. All right, let me just put this over here. Wow, he's fighting like a dead log.
All right, he's a pike. He's, I don't know, 25, 26 inches maybe. So at least I got a northern, and I got a picture of him. So here you go, Northern Pike. See you later. Wow, I thought it was weeds at first. The water don't feel too cold though. I guess it's warmer than the air temperature. I could have measured them, but yeah, I don't want to hurt them any more than I, Let's see, how bad is this? I'm gonna wipe up the slime. The only problem with pike, I mean, they're good to eat. I like to cut them and stuff them with some aromatics and bake them. And then you just peel the meat right off the bones. It's delicious. My buddy's, my old friend's wife used to make them like that. Alright, am I going to kill myself? Let me tell you, this rubber manning is pretty darn good. Alright, I got a northern trolling right coming back out. And guess what? The 7-centimeter flicker minnow! You gotta be kidding me! I'm telling you, this is like unbelievable. I literally should throw the rest of my lures away. You know, it's amazing how that pike don't really fight that much. That guy was like, I thought it was weeds. I mean, I guess they're like, that torpedo shape is great for boom, like an instant lunge at something, ambush. But the one I had out in that hole was way bigger than him. I know that much. I see I got the flicker minnow, the hook's all bent up now. I had him on one hook, and I'm going to show you this hook. But you can probably see it right here, how bent it is when you get it out of his net. That's the bad thing about this rope net. But I wouldn't have got him with my other net. He wasn't going to pull a Houdini act on me like the last guy. Well, at least I got one fish I can make a video with.